B96, we have the honor and pleasure of being graced with someone who's so beautiful and smells great too. Tell them how the studio smells with Nicki Minaj.
Very aromatic.
It's beautiful.
What?
Smell like freaking.
Well, Nicki, here's the thing. I make up my own words.
Oh.
You smell like roses.
Well, you know that's cool because I have a dictionary. What would yours be called?
The Nictionary.
Mine would be called the Dictionary.
Dictionary?
Yeah, like Julian.
No, but you gotta add more. See, mine is Nictionary because my name is really Nicki. But just putting a J doesn't really make it your own.
Okay, well, my name is Julian. What would you do? I'm not as creative as you.
Why don't we call it Julian Dictionary?
The Julian Dictionary.
There we go.
The Julian Dictionary.
Y'all are hilarious.
I feel kind of special
Very
now.
nice,
Yes.
very nice.
I'm a little bit intimidated, too.
I mean, why?
Well, because you're beautiful.
Well, you are too.
Shut up. I haven't showered. What are you talking about?
I mean, I can tell, but I was just saying.
I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
How could you tell he hasn't showered? This is what I want to know. I'm really trying to make the same mistake.
Because he's friendly.
If you didn't know, we got Nicki Minaj in the studio right now, Young Money representing. Let me see your hands real quick. Let's just make sure there are no wedding rings on their fingers or nothing like that. I mean, how did that happen? You scared her. You scared the hell out of Shelly.
Shelly, basically, Drake was her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Until she heard the news.
Her playboy friend, you know.
This girl, Nicki? I'm so sorry, Shelly. But I only had him for one day, then I dumped him and I put him back on the market.
Yeah,
well
good.
Nicki, how did that whole thing happen? How did the whole thing transpire, honestly?
We were just being funny and crazy, and like we were hitting each other on the BlackBerry. And I forgot if it was me or him that suggested we go and profess our love on Twitter. And we were like cracking up throughout the whole thing. And then he didn't put it as soon as I wanted him to. And I just, went on Twitter and I was like, what, are you scared? And he was like, no, I'm not scared. Never scared. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And he said something like more like proud. And then I was like, okay, guys, yes, me and Drake got married. But it was so crazy because when I tell you I was on the floor cracking up, like rolling, crying, everybody was hitting us, entertainment, like tonight, like E-News, like everyone was hitting us up for interviews. And it was just a big joke.
So the whole thing started as total joke. That's it.
Yes, I mean, Drake is like my brother. You know,
Right.
like he's like my little brother. I love him. He's sweet, and he's a part of my team. So we play like that all the time. But we just wanted to take that one public. And we didn't realize it was gonna get such a big reaction.
How many people get to make a national joke? That's what I want to know. Like, you made a worldwide joke.
Everybody fell for it.
We all fell for it.
I don't know why, but it felt so good to get the blogs back.
That's what's
They
up.
all went on the blogs, typing away, and I was like, yes, now they see how it feels.
What's one of the craziest things you've ever seen about yourself on a blog?
I think one time I don't read blogs anymore, to be honest, but I remember when I used to, they wrote a story one time saying me, Kanye, and Amber were sneaking out of a hotel room together. And all three of us were in different cities on that particular night. And it was like, wow, but people really believe what they read on blogs.
Absolutely.
And, I even had to, like, shut people down that I really love, like family members and friends. Like, I really had to say, you know what, don't even call my phone. Like, I had to change my number because they would really call me asking me about stuff that they read on blogs.
And they believed it.
They believe it.
That's crazy. And what's even crazy is because we read them and we're on the radio. We talk to millions of people.
Right.
We read the stuff. Some of it sounds true.
You guys are the biggest culprits, though, in this whole saga.
Wow.
Because
we're not really the culprits. What are we supposed to think, though, Nicki?
No, well, you guys are the biggest culprits because you do get on a microphone every morning and you speak about what these. So what happens is a regular person driving to work, they're thinking you guys are reporting the news because they don't realize it's entertainment.
Well,
you know what I mean? But this is not news. This is entertainment,
Yeah.
and it's done for laughs. It's done, because it's pop culture. That's what people do. They want to laugh. They want to have a good time. I'm not knocking it. I just think people need to know that
It is what it is.
Yeah, a lot of it is just entertainment. That's all it is.
Right.
Yeah, that's what's up. Sitting in the Jay and Julian show with Nicki Minaj, of course. You have a special talent that I'm not sure if everybody knows. Whoa. You are the master of... Whoa, no, wait a second.
You're talking about that?
I don't know about those talents. Unfortunately.
I was going to ask you about that.
No, your mind is so in the gutter right now, guys. I didn't go there. Oh, okay, whatever.
Your talent, Nicki Minaj, is that you are the master of accents. You have, like, how many accents have you mastered right now?
I don't have a lot.
Give me a couple.
I do.
Can you do like an Asian accent?
I mean, I don't know if you can do an Asian.
I cannot do an Asian accent.
Okay, can you do like an Italian accent, something like that? What can you do?
She could do
What can you do?
She do a sick British accent.
I can't do anything. I just do my British accent, and you know, I don't know if it's good or not. But I just have weird characters that happen to be British. That they live in my head.
The characters. What are their names? The characters.
The name is one of them. His name is Roman Zelensky.
What is Roman Zelensky all about?
He's just a boy, and he's really crazy and flamboyant, and he says whatever he wants to say, and he doesn't bite his tongue.
What does he sound like? Can we hear?
Well, he's on Roman's Revenge with Eminem. That's him.
Okay.
You know, and that's his mom at the end. Well, I named her Martha. She's saying, Roman, Roman, stop it. You've gone mad. Mad, I tell you, mad. But she's at the end, and she's kind of like speaking to Roman and Slim Shady because they are, you know, wreaking havoc on the industry.
I mean, it takes creativity to be in this game, and I don't think creativity lacks here, guys. I can't think of anything like that with the best liquor on the shelf. I couldn't think of that, but that's what's up.
No liquor needed.
Yeah, and that's another thing, Nikki. I don't know if you remember, I interviewed you a year ago, almost to the day.
Really?
And we talked in Milwaukee. Yeah, and here's what you said on the liquor tip. We're going to play a clip real quick. Listen to this. Hold on. Oh, look at that. I just edited out the thing.
They did me to take a shot, and I didn't know what a shot really was. So I ended up taking 3 shots in one go, and it was a wrap.
I passed out.
How did you not know what a shot was?
Do you not drink?
I had never taken a shot.
Do you not drink?
I sip, you know, something. Like, I'll sip rosé.
Right.
Or I'll sip, like, something really fruity, like pina colada mixed with red alizé. But even that, I can't finish it. Like,
you guys could go out.
You're a lot like me. I don't
Yeah.
really drink. Well, here's the thing. I had
drunk off of ice cubes over there.
I had a mojito.
Yeah.
Like a couple weeks ago. I swear to God, I think I passed out in front of everyone at the restaurant. I was bumping into tables. I don't know if that does the same effect for you.
Yeah.
I was touching people's private parts. Like some dude, he almost hit me in the
okay.
That's what I'm
Okay.
I have that problem too. I touch dudes' private parts all the time.
Yeah,
I mean,
no, but mine
you
was
don't have to blame that on alcohol. It's okay.
We've learned something. No, you leave those mics on. We learned something every time.
Listen, they're squishy.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
No, but I really didn't, like, literally when I would take, if I take a tiny drink, it's like everything starts moving in like slow motion, and I'm like, so, you know, I don't know.
You might be allergic to it.
Maybe.
You need to build your tolerance up a little bit, no?
No thanks, Shelly. She sounds like a bad sorority girl. You need to build your tolerance up a
You know
little bit.
very well.
What are you trying to do to me, Shelly? That's not fair.
Now, you can relate to a lot of kids listening to right now because, like a lot of the younger people, I'm from Queens myself, so I know you went to LaGuardia,
Yes.
Performing Arts School.
Yes.
What was it like when you were coming up and trying to figure out what you were going to do in the entertainment industry? How did you find who Nicki Minaj is going to be?
I'm still defining who Nicki Minaj is going to be. You know, I think that's the whole thing. You never know. I think, you know, trust your instinct, because I found that whenever I trusted my instinct, I won. You know, when I kind of depended on people to decide things for me or tell me what to do, like, I would regret it. Mm. So the first rule is to trust your instinct and always believe in yourself. You know what I mean? I've had so many people tell me I can't do this, I can't do that. The statistics, you know, the odds are against me. And I don't know what inside of me just kept on saying, no, where there's a will, there's a way. You know what I mean? So shout out to all of the up-and-coming artists out there. Just keep on doing your thing, you know? And don't depend. I say that all the time, especially to my girls. Like, don't depend on people. You know, if you have $5 in your pocket, invest $5 into you. Don't ask anybody, hey, could you give me this? I need to buy. No, invest in you.
Yes.
And it always comes back.
That's what's up.
I respect that, Nikki. Now, you know, you're so confident. Obviously, you're, you know, super successful. You know, with that comes haters. And, you know, you have a lot of them. Like, how do you feel about them attacking you? Do you care? Does it not, you know, just brush it off?
Well, it's funny. I used to care.
Yeah. I mean, it's human nature not
to. Exactly. In the beginning, especially when you're not planning on it, you think the game is just going to be glitz and glamour, fame and fortune. You don't realize that there are people with really, really bad intentions, and their sole goal in life is to make people feel bad about themselves.
Yeah.
And so every morning they get up and they take to the internet, take to the radio, whatever it is, and, you know, they just want to bring people down because it makes them feel better about themselves. Right. And that's the truth. I used to let it bother me, and then I realized that all these people, majority of them would trade places with me. And I think that's the issue. They wish they were living my life.
I mean, it's a sign of success when people talk about you. I mean, as cliche it is to say.
It's sad that it has to be that way, though.
It's sad that it has to be that way, and it really bothers me when it's women, because I feel like, yo, you know, when one woman succeeds, we all do it. I'm busting down the doors for a lot of women that are gonna come behind me. You know what I mean? Just same way girls open the doors for me.
Sure.
And you know, it's getting easier and easier because my fans are relentless. You know what I mean? So it's like they really, really hold me down. And now it doesn't bother me because now I go by like my statistic. Like I haven't even put an album out. I've had, you know, simultaneously 7 songs on the Billboard Hot 100 and, you know, 4.3 million, you know, singles sold without an album. And it's just like...
That's an unbelievable number. Some people can do that with 3 albums.
Yeah, and we, you know, I broke the record after 7 years, you know, as the first female rapper to have the #1 rap song on Billboard's hot, you know, rap charts. And it's like, you know, for everything negative they could say about me, I could think of a billion things positive to say. And I'm just going to keep on doing what I'm doing because I know that there are so many people rooting for me. And I'm, you know, what the haters want me to, you know, put myself in like a ball and cry myself out of the game. That's what they've done. They've succeeded with a lot of girls. They've ran a lot of girls out of the game, but they can't run me.
You need to be a motivational speaker.
Yeah.
And by the way, I just gotta say, I love that necklace though. It's like a Friday. We have it on video.
Pink Friday.
For the album coming out November 22nd.
Yes, November 22nd. Pink Friday comes out. You guys can also pre-order it. It's on iTunes.com right now. It's on BestBuy.com. It's on Amazon.com. You guys can hear the snippets and all of that good stuff.
And I want the necklace.
Oh, really?
Hey!
Nikki, what's this ring though? Do you see the ring?
Yeah, that's pretty blingy.
Yeah.
We see what
Yeah.
I mean, Nikki, we see what finger it's on. I mean,
I'm married to the game. So I wanted, you know, a ring on my wedding finger.
The game from LA or the...
Oh.
Because I mean, we went Spencer Brewer now.
No, thanks.
No, I got you.
Pink Friday.
Yep,
November
Julian,
22nd.
Pink Friday, Nicki Minaj.
Don't forget to tell them who's on the album, you guys.
Yo, everyone's on this album,
Okay.
isn't it?
Yes, it's Eminem, Rihanna, Drake, Kanye, Will.i.am, and my darling Natasha Bedingfield.
This is
Shout out
all
to
Bunch
you.
of nobodies, huh?